That new.
Because this is a news wire service, and they will give you every article, even if your president appeared on one line of the article, and you don't want to waste your time reading stuff that's not going to be effective.
Not a good
So
technique.
what they have done, which is really going to save you time, under special features, there's a box called special features. Under there is a newsmaker profiles section. You click on that, and say we're going to look for Nixon. So
you are looking for Nixon under N or T for Tricky Dick.
This is a really valuable resource. The bad thing is it only has information from 1940 till 2010. It's updated every single day, which is a really good thing, but it doesn't go back as far as ProQuest. What is so good about this? Look at it has a wonderful narrative, and it's got some analysis in it. It's got some images. But on that left-hand side, it has links to key news articles that affected his presidency. So you have 1972 articles, 1950, 1988, 68, 56. So it has tons of information that they perceive to be effective. So you've got your news articles,
Young minds
you've got narrative, you've got your images,
dynamically
and you see where it says overview?
By the internet.
It gives you an overview
their heads and wondering what will happen next.
Things that pertain to Nixon. So historic event, Nixon resigns as president. Kennedy-Nixon presidential campaign debate. You get the full transcript. You get to read exactly what they said. You can put some of that into your presentation. And it also cites your source. If you go down, there it is.
Some people
MLA
are on their
citation,
own pages.
copy, paste,
Other people are wherever else they want to be.
See,
some of us are not on the same page.
Okay, so again, don't start searching. You will find thousands of things on your president. Don't search in the box. Go to newsmaker profiles and find your president that way, because then they've organized it for you. It gives you, okay, so did you want to give the students time to look at these for their presidents, or you want me to just keep going?
Yeah, let's just take a brief break so you guys can forage around on the internet on your very own resourcefulness. We'll take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back right after this commercial announcement from Prince Charming. This brief commercial announcement from Adam Fixler, brought to you by General Mills. What happened to you after you didn't eat your cereal this morning, Adam?
I did eat my cereal, and then I forgot my backpack.
Is that because it was Cheerios?
No, it was really good granola.
Granola will do that to you, make you forgetful. But if he's got enough granola in his backpack, he'll never find it.
And it will talk about that event.
How can you find out more about that history? Could you go back, please, for me?
The time my president was in office.
You'll see historic events. Know your history, not just the president. He's inside a whirlpool of history. He is interacting with it, shaping it, and being shaped by it. Indeed. No, don't look into that.
So why don't we go? Okay, we'll go back here. I was going to skip JSTOR for today, and we'll go down to additional resources towards the bottom. And on the right-hand side, U.S. presidents. If you click on that, this lists.
Can you click back, please, for me? Back button, please.
And this is.
Okay, and hit that again, please.
Now, this is not a database. This is a website out there, and it's actually a portal. It gives you information. It gives you links to other resources.
Other links. So, we could be Lincoln to Lincoln. Lincoln. Let's Lincoln to Lincoln.
Where's Lincoln?
Number 16.
17.
16, 17, I think. Yeah.
16.
Okay. Gives you Abraham Lincoln. Not a great place to go for images, but really good place to go for information. It gives you the overview of that person. Even gives you their salary. Who was their cabinet at the time. Scroll down and keep going. What you're noticing is everything it gives you a link to further information. So it gives you notable events. That is the key here. You always want to know what was going on at the time. Those give you notable events, and then it gives you internet biographies. It sends you out on the internet and gives you lots of information. Historical documents, those are primary sources.
Very, very important.
Thanksgiving proclamation, Gettysburg Address. I mean, typical stuff, but really good information. every president, it will link to historical documents on the web.
So important thing to do is when you're reading your biography and you've thought about your history and you know the main events, this will allow you to become more specific in that context. So you'll be able to add detail to these general events and be additionally specific and sort of cross-pollinate between your presidential bio, your presidential power notes, your presidential history notes, and these various websites. You go into some depth in this, and then you maybe find a newspaper article, a few more little things, speech transcript, what have you. So a lot of the strategy in this project is to cross-pollinate or cross-connect various resources to come out with a fuller understanding and specific detail that you're going to be able to use in your spoken portion, which is essentially a written and then spoken portion.
Okay, if you go back, Tina, to the links, and we're going to look at the link to the presidential libraries. So just the back button. A really good resource is access a back button again, because we're going to go to C-SPAN. Okay, you look on the right-hand side again, a little bit further down, you'll see presidential libraries. If you click on that, then not every president has their own library.
Ford probably doesn't.
You'll notice these are the presidents that they link to. This is C-SPAN's site. It's really a great resource. So
Communist
you
News
scroll
Network.
across their faces, Tina, you'll see it'll change their faces. And you can also click on those to get to other.
This is an official government website.
Why don't we do Clinton?
I like to say that I think that's a great idea, and I never asked anybody to lie.
It gives you everything you see in yellow is a hyperlink to something else. So featured links on the side,
professional
it links to their
relations with
presidential library. It links to featured documents. A lot of times it's primary sources. I love they always put in their tax return for you to see.
Hey, I'm not a crook.
Love that. But this is basically a little information with links out to other resources for you. See where it says media player? It gives you access to clips, video clips. You might want to copy a clip, download it, put it into, sometimes it's just an audio.
You be clipping on clipping, baby.
And it's a really good way to get some other types of stuff into your PowerPoint besides just pictures and words. Mr. Freeman, you like them to have audio, video clips in there?
If they can do it, it helps as long as they're short and sweet. But sure, it's always lovely to hear Tricky Dick say, "I'm not a crook. Let me say this about that."
Okay,
My
so
brother
another
Bobby
really good resource.
was a
right
fine
there.
man.
But I love the fact that the faces change on the.
Well, now there you
What
go
we're going to look
again.
at real quick, as you can see, there are tons of resources. We're not going to open them all today, but this is a
Time
really good
magazine,
place
shall
to
we
start.
explore that briefly? Because
Okay,
lots
go
of good
ahead.
covers.
You have time to look at this.
Okay, so just where it says searchtime.com, type in a president, Tina. You know what's
Eisenhower
kinda
was a
cool?
great man. He was a great man.
Why don't you, after you type the name, Tina, click covers instead of full article.
Covers. That's like
So
my
anytime
band
that
is
president was on
covering.
the cover, it's going to bring up that magazine for you. Okay.
Look.
Actually, it didn't keep his name, Tina, so you're going to have to go back.
She's going back to Troy
For
Gaines.
some reason, it just, Now, pick covers first, maybe?
Yes.
Because I think that's
Covers
what
come
did
out from under the
sit out here.
covers.
Would Dwight D. Eisenhower be
Just
on
put
one?
Eisenhower. There's not a whole lot of other ones.
Thanks, Tina.
And
There
we've
you
got
go.
it covered.
There you go. Great.
Look,
Isn't that image
I
great
like
on
Ike.
your PowerPoint
Yeah.
presentation?
Look, he's all over the place.
And you can see underneath, you
Wow.
can read
More
inside full
pictures.
text of every single article. Did you know he was on the cover that many times, Mr. Freeman?
I didn't know he was that many times on times, but you know,
Didn't know
there's something
either.
else we should cover about these covers. Listen to me! So let's say you have a specific historical event that you guys, they're listening. Let's say you have a specific historical event that you want to cover. The Little Rock crisis, okay? Civil rights crisis at Little Rock High. You can find the cover from that Time magazine as well. So it isn't necessarily just a pretty picture of your pretty president. Well, now there you go again. Are we in Managua yet? Okay. It can be whatever historical event is on the cover of Time that gives you a lot of enriched visual. The script is way more important than the pretty pictures in this project, but there's great time to get to Time.
But what you want